How we doing, guys? Moose here, Season 2, Episode 2 of our West Ham career mode. So we continue in the transfer window. You can see James Tomkins gives us notice that he doesn't think he's getting paid enough, which is unfortunate because, he's one of our better players. So we'll take a look at his wages. You can see $15K a week. That's certainly not bad wages. He wants 30 though to make one of the highest paid players on our team. But, he's 78 overall. He's gone up +4 since the season began, if I remember. So, I think he deserves it. We'll give him a look. Definitely give him a nice new contract offer. As you see, we'll continue just in the transfer window in this episode. We'll give him. We want to give him. I forget what I offer him here. We'll give him the 30K. Definitely what he wants. We'll give him a 3-year offer because we certainly don't want to just waste having him around for a year. So we'll give him that 30K offer. As you can see, we go into our final friendly here with Genoa. We still have McCartney in the side because we haven't been able to sell him off, but Taylor's gone. We got Sissoko back in. Some more starters back in. Nolan, Sissoko, Collison. We let Reed in for Vorsa. I give him a break. He's had a rough go. But we also have Wilson in at center back for Tomkins. So just mixing up the lineup a little bit. Still Maiga and Vasse striking. Maiga, you can see, gets a goal. Bringing off the both strikers. And McCartney just making a great impression as we try to sell him off. Gets the goal. We take a 2-0 win over Genoa. So we go 1 win, 2 draws in our 3 friendlies, which, we're not worried about the results really, but it's fine and dandy if we get the wins. You see Trotman, one of our youth squad players, accepts a contract offer, so we'll bring him on to the reserves. Maybe get him some time, maybe loan him out. We'll see what goes on. But see, Vorsa says to end the selection dilemma, first speculated to replace Tomkins. So that's what I don't really understand. They sort of build this dilemma up when I play 4 at the back. We have 2 center backs, Tomkins 78 overall, Vorsa 79. They're easily our top 2 center backs. They're going to get the playing time. I don't really see a controversy there. As you can see, we make an offer here for Terrence Boyd. He's a striker I'm looking at bringing in. If we're going to sell Maiga off, it really leaves us with just Lacazette and Vazte, because then we would bring in Lacazette, as you saw in the last episode, and Vazte would be our top 2, and then really after that we'd have Robert Hall at 65 as our next striker. So we're looking at bringing in Boyd. He's a nice guy to bring in. He's 70 overall. He's got some good finishing. It's definitely what we're looking for is his finishing ability as a striker. He's not a bad passer. So you see Del Grosso finally accepts our contract offer. He'll also join the squad. So we have another 66 overall striker. But like I said, definitely looking to bring in Boyd. You see we finally get an offer from McCartney, 500K from Blackburn Rovers, who have just joined the Premier League. So we'll see McCartney again, but that's fine, dandy. We'll take that offer. Just get him off the books, free up some salaries. You can see they want 2.9 for Boyd with Hall, which I think is a little ridiculous, considering Hall's worth over $1 million. We get another transfer offer from Maiga. It's pretty cheeky offer at $5.5 million. Very low when I said I was taking any less than 10 for him. So we'll counter at 11, see what Newcastle say. As you can see, Tomkins, this is huge, tells us thanks for the extension, but he's not interested and he wants to let his contract run out. So we'll see if we can persuade him. He's got over a year, I think maybe 2 left. You see Newcastle's not going to pursue Maiga. They still want the 2.9, so we'll bump it up to 2.5, see if they'll take that for Boyd. We get an offer for Nolan here. This is 3.2 from Blackburn Rovers. So, Nolan's not the lifeblood of our team. He's older, so we'll maybe try to bump him up. 5.5 I think is a little pushing it. I don't know if they'll take that. But as you see, the Tomkins saga just continues and continues. We're not sure how that's going to play out. Obviously, we like to keep him around. But, if we have to get rid of him, we'll have to get rid of him and bring someone else in. And so you see Blackburn now. They counter with $5 million. They're not going to go to the 5.5, but they counter with $5 million. $5 million for Kevin Nolan when after next year he might be about 70 overall and we're only going to get $1 million or 2 for him. It's tough because he's the captain. He's one of the lifebloods of the team right now. But when you look at the future, we'll have Gilbert in there. So we'll be able to really get rid of Nolan. He's expendable, but that's just so tough to have to get rid of your captain. It's something I'm certainly going to have to think about here as we move forward in the windows before that offer expires. And you can see, Rapid Wien still not going to go with that offer, so we bump it up to 2.75. You see I'm still looking at the Nolan offer. I have no idea what to do here. $5 million, it's really tough. But 31 years old, he's already gone down. He was 75 overall. He's down to 74 already. Gilbert is 70. He's certainly ready to break into the team. So if we lose Nolan, it just ends up being more playing time for Gilbert. So, it's tough, but, we'll really just have to think about this offer. It's really hard. I'd like to hear what you guys think we should do, but we'll see what we can do with Nolan there. As you can see, expectations high for the Vorsa debut. And Matty Taylor, who we actually sold to Birmingham, will play in our next fixture coming up here. But as you can see, we take a look at the transfer budget. Something we can actually do here is I can actually decrease the wage budget and get enough transfer budget to get Lacazette. But with that, with Tomkins wanting an extension, we're not really sure if we want to do that. Just because, we might need the money for wages to bring in other players. We don't want to just bump all our eggs into that transfer basket with Lacazette in case you have some contract issues, players that need it. So we're not sure. We'll take some more looks here. So you can see Raheem Sterling is someone I'm looking at. Interested in him possibly for a loan. He's still available by Liverpool for loan. He's only 70 overall at age 18. He hasn't gone up too much. He was 69 last year. So clearly he hasn't got enough playing time over there. So we'll see what we can do there. Boyd, he's a striker. He's got solid finishing, good, decent pace, nice stamina. We're definitely looking at him. Another player we're also interested in possibly is Benzia. 68 overall, younger, a lot more potential. He's still got good finishing and ability to be played now. And look at that price, 1.6 to 1.9 they'll accept. Certainly less than the offer for Boyd. So we'll definitely take a crack at Benzia. If we can bring him in, then I'm not too worried about bringing in Boyd. We can sort of cancel that offer out, and we'll bring in Benzia. He brings about the same value as Boyd. So that'll be it for us, guys. We'll go continue the transfer window as soon as we can, and I will see you in the next episode.